You've heard the term Army brat, a child that gets to travel with their military family from post to post. Well, as you can imagine, those experiences can be enriching and trying and are now the subject of a new book by my next guest, Bob Heath. It's titled Growing Up Army, and you brought a copy with you. I love the cover of it. I love the contents that are inside, just based off of the conversation that we've had so far. So first, tell me, how long can you remember? How old were you when you first set out on one of these changes in post?
Well, I was actually born in Yokohama, Japan.
Goodness.
And a mere 2.5 years after the end of the war.
You're exposed to cultures from all over the world.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about the inspiration behind this book. So why did you decide to finally write this book? Yours is a unique situation. I will start by saying that.
Very unique. Our family gathers for Thanksgiving every year, and we've done that for decades. And about 22 years or so ago, we were at Thanksgiving at Mom and Dad's place on Lake Murray in South Carolina. And a bunch of us were outside, and we were just yakking and talking and laughing and doing what we always do. And one of my siblings told one of the stories about something stupid and crazy that he did. Somewhere after we all quit laughing, then another one came up, and then another one, and then another one, and we were just, it was just crazy, hilarious things that we lived through. Thank you.
Yeah, right. I know it's true. And if I can point out the another one and another one and another one being the operative term here, because you weren't just a couple of siblings traveling with your parents
No.
from country to country, city to city. How many siblings do you have that traveled with your family?
I have 8 siblings.
Wow.
And one of them is a girl.
Oh my gosh. All boys and one girl.
That's right.
How did she put up with you boys?
Two things. One, she never missed an adventure that we went on, and she was part of the crowd. 2, Dad made it very clear you didn't do anything not nice to Rachel,
Yes.
his only daughter.
Well,
and
Daddy's little
we
princess.
followed that rule to a T.
That's good. You're all smart kids. That's for sure. So, what must it have been like traveling 9 children and going from one country to another, so vastly different from each other?
That's a very interesting question that I get asked a lot. And I think the best answer is it just was what it was.
Yeah.
And what we would hear was, it's time to move, kids. And after
How many times did you move?
Oh, good gosh, probably 9.
9 times.
The two-
9 times, 9 children, mom and dad.
Yeah.
Dad was in the Army.
Right.
And at what level was he serving in the military?
He was an enlisted man. When he retired, he was a sergeant major. Sergeant major.
Yes.
See? Yeah. And he was a motor pool sergeant.
But mom, she was the rock at home, and she made the whole engine work.
Mom was a saint, an absolute saint. I'm not kidding you, because with every move, Mom was the one who had to organize it. Mom was the one who had to give us our duties and responsibilities in getting ready to go. And she had to have us there on time, wherever it was we were going. And if if we were going to Japan or Taiwan or Germany or Pittsburgh or wherever.
Really, truly, all corners of the earth. Few people can claim these experiences, but you've encapsulated it all in this book.
Right.
And where can people find this book? Because I'm sure you can have a lot of people watching this that are going to think, oh my gosh, I can relate to some of this.
Well, I certainly hope so. This book is available through warrenpublishing.net.
Okay.
It's
on Amazon.
It's
Yep.
on Books A Million.
And we'll put that
Pretty
up
much
on the screen.
any online bookstore.
Where books are sold, you can find this one. I want to thank you so much for writing it, and thank you for sharing your story with us.
Absolutely.
Great to
My
have you
pleasure.
on. We're back after this.